The entire state is painted purple. They come early to party. They hope to party afterwards late. And they come by every form of transportation. The main event in Manhattan, Kansas is their 4th-ranked football team. And our matchup, the 4th-ranked Wildcats of Kansas State home to the Longhorns of Texas. Chris Stockton's got it teed up for the Longhorns. Back deep, David Allen, Gerald Niesman awaits, and we're underway from Manhattan. And Niesman, 6 yards deep, will not bring it out. So Kansas State's offense will work for the first time today from its own 20-yard line. Back to 2 wide out set. High backfield, play action. He's going to take off again on a quarterback draw. He got to the first down marker, yes. Out to the 37-yard line. 11-yard pickup, first down, Kansas State.
A design for a special athlete. That's what Snyder has done here.
You saw the career numbers rushing for Bishop. Now his first throw is complete, and it's a first down. Darnell McDonald in the stand-up position, a la the Hawkeyes of Iowa, from where Bill Snyder came as offensive coordinator. Here's Hickson, and he's got a first down and a bunch more. He's going to go. Eric Hickson, touchdown. 44 yards in a hurry.
Watch the trapping tackle right here. Milford Stevenson, one of the supposed weaknesses on this offensive line, pulls around, gets in front of the play, and then finally fits on someone. That's what they're telling those tackles. Keep running until you find someone. Hopefully it'll be a defensive back. That's a good sign.
Well, a Kansas State team that's been scoring at more than a point a minute in their first 2 games. And here at the 12:43 mark, they've got their first 6. Martin Gramatica to try to make it 7, and does. 80-yard march for the Wildcats, capped by Hickson from 44 yards out. It's 7-0. Ricky Williams, boy, they got his number. Jeff Kelly made first contact and then got help from a lot of his friends. 2nd down and 10. Applewhite down the middle. That's complete. Out to the 41-yard line. Kansas State doesn't give up much on 3rd down conversions to anybody. Here they come after Applewhite. On the run. Throws behind McGarity. It would have been a first down near midfield. After Hickson got that first down. Quick snap. And here's Allen, the great punt returner. He fumbled. Texas says they have it. They do. Quentin Jammer, who had a fumble recovery and an interception last week, has a fumble recovery here. 3rd down and 12.
Yeah, Howard lined up inside this time as a tackle in this nickel rush package.
4 wideouts for Applewhite. Almost dropped the snap. Buys himself a little time. Long sideline pass to McGarity, and he had his hands on it, but he's knocked out of bounds by Jeremetrius Butler, and it's incomplete.
By the end of the year, he'll be up about a 9. I want to do one of those 9.
That's right. Here's a quick slant. McDonald caught it twice. Still going, 1st and goal.
And get ready for this game. Looks like they're ready for this game.
1st and goal of the 10. Here's some option. Trying to pitch it, fumble, and covered by McCowan. He just flat took it away from Michael Bishop. That's being in the right place at the right time. The strong safety makes a big play. Let's see if Texas can capitalize. They didn't on Quentin Jammer's fumble recovery earlier. Now they work on their own 19-yard line. Scooped up by Kansas State, and now it's loose again. Big pile up. The umpire says Wildcats. Texas gave it right back to it. 2nd down and 8. Here's the option off the play. Fake the pitch to Hickson, the trail man. Hickson got it down to the 5-yard line. Cartwheeled there by Jammer. Brian Hanley. And now it's 3rd and goal, back at the 7. Bishop throwing a fade to the corner to McDonald. And he caught it. Touchdown. Penalty marker down, but it's going to be interference on Walker, and this one will stand. 7-yard scoring toss. The four wideout grouping again. Applewhite in the shotgun. Here comes the blitz. Applewhite hit as he throws. That one was almost intercepted. Darren Howard came storming in there after Applewhite. The all-time yardage punt return leader in Kansas State history. 2 scores already of plus 60 yards on the season. Let's see if he can get his hands on this one. Stockton again got great hang time on it. Allen from the 8. Made the first 2 miss. The third one missed. He might be on his way. Broke a tackle. David Allen 30. David Allen is gone. Watch him run. The third of the year. Touchdown. Can one guy be
shifty enough right here for even had time to adjust his face mask on this one? Falls right into line with other Kansas State great returners like Chris Canty, Andre Coleman, Mitch Running. That's unbelievable.
And how about Verl Schweitzer, who we talked to last night, Verl. A little soiree we went to. He had 3 punt return touchdowns in his career, and I said, you got a record that's about to fall, Verl. And he says, I wouldn't want it to go to anybody better than number 32. Allen for the touchdown has made up for his fumble, hasn't he? 93 yards. It's 21-0 Kansas State. Only 47 yards for Texas. Play action for Applewhite. Long ball for McGarity to make the catch. Yes, he did. Wayne McGarity held on. Just inside the Kansas State 20-yard line. First down. Applewhite, look out. Oaks just nailed it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Devane Robinson. Oh, that one hurts. Way up here.
There is never a protection when an outside linebacker is not accounted for. This is either on the quarterback not reading his hot properly or on the tight end or the tackle not blocking it properly. No matter what, somebody made a mental mistake. There's a turnaround right there, a big turnover to a defensive tackle who drops in one of those zone blitzes.
Yep. Wow. So Devane Robinson's a happy guy. A 41-game winning streak against non-ranked opponents at home, and that includes now Texas non-ranked today. This one's high and away. And it's going to bring up punting situation. So Ricky Williams held in check so far. First down for the Longhorns. DeVille in motion. Ricky Williams again hit immediately in the backfield. Rowe is there, so Semino. 5 minutes left in the half. All right, second down and 12. Applewhite. And that one's intercepted. Jeff Kelly, touchdown. That's how rangy they are. Kelly with the interception, and he goes 17 yards for the score.
Applewhite got pressure from Davian McIntosh, number 77. Just as he threw the ball, he got hit, was not really able to follow through, and probably threw the ball not where he was attempting to throw it. It kind of came off his hand. That's the second interception he's had because of the rush inside, forcing a bad throw.
Kansas State brings the delayed blitz. Applewhite delivers it, but I don't think it's going to be enough for a first down at the 40-yard line. You get him to midfield, you got a shot at him.
Yeah, you do.
You got the wind at his back. And the give on the handoff to Hickson. He might get him in Grammatica range right here on this run. First down. Hickson over 100 yards on the ground in the first half. So we knew a tailback would have a big first half. We maybe thought it'd be Ricky Williams, not Eric Hickson. Bishop throws complete. McDonald does a little dance around at the 45, and he's got a first down, a pickup of about 13. He almost stepped out at the 47-yard line. And
there we go. It's about how I feel right now.
Stay with me, partner. We got a long way to go. At the 44, first down. 2:18 left, quite a bit left in this half. They fake the toss and come back to the slant to McDonald. He wheels on the defensive back and heads to the sideline out of bounds, the 24-yard line. It's a magic number that Texas would just as soon put in a closet somewhere and never have to hear again. Hickson on the counter. Whoa. Nice hit he put on Quentin Jammer and a penalty marker.
Face mask.
One touchdown today, a long range one of 44 yards. He's done some of the damage to get him down close on 3rd and goal. Texas almost jumped. Bishop keeps it and scores. Touchdown Bishop.
Warriors number 7, Michael Bishop.
From a yard out. Final play of the half. Williams got about 2 or 3 to bring the half to a close. Dominant Kansas State Wildcat squad right now. Texas in a huge hole again that they have become all too accustomed with. Michael Bishop and his troops out in front 35-0.
Right, now, how about these people here? These tickets right here on this hill, those pay as much as the people in the stands. Now these are a little less, I think, right here. You don't get a chair here.
That's a bargain over there.
Those are a bargain. You get a bottle of suntan lotion for those over there.
Cool thing about there though is yeah, there you can see the
those
seats
are
in the end
seats.
zone.
See, those are $35 and you can jockey anywhere you want. Jam place.
42,000 plus on hand for this one. 2nd down and 6, 7th play of the Kansas State drive. Bishop, quick drop, zips it out, complete. McDonald again, fighting for yardage, and he's got it 1st and goal. Tony Holmes holding on for dear life, but McDonald.
Right here, number 44.
Ryan Goolsby's the tailback right now, normally the fullback, and he gets the call, and he stops.
He didn't get it.
Nice play. I think Tony Holmes made the first contact. So a goal line stand, maybe something that Texas can hang its hat on here early in this 3rd quarter.
And I'll take Jeff Kelly over any middle linebacker in the country.
He was including Katzenmoyer and company. Applewhite going deep. Oh, what a layout catch by McGarity. That's the 2nd time
Pass was complete to number 8.
gone to the turf and diving out there and making the catch. Applewhite goes left, and that one had nothing on it.
That's because he had Darren Howard on him.
And Hodges Mitchell waiting on the other end near the 40-yard line. Garcia, and he hit this one a mile. Mitchell, oh my, this might go goal line to goal line. Mitchell's in his own end zone right now and comes out with it. Swarmed under at the 7. Well, he says, you know, our place kicker's got a big leg. When I've got the wind behind me, mine isn't bad either. A 78-yard punt by James Garcia. That's right. It's pretty bad when your own dad's not in your corner.
That's not fair.
I think Barry's a very close second, though. Applewhite on 1st down. Throws it to the corner. Touchdown. Finally off the scoreless side of the scoreboard. It's McGarity, who had 3 big catches earlier now from 13 yards out, a touchdown pass. Major Applewhite's first. And Hickson back in there, the running back spot. Bishop, some pressure for the first time, and down he goes.
Jermaine Anderson. Don't give me an interception, give me a sack.
That's right. True freshman out of Texas City, Texas, showing he wants to play more and more, and he has more and more in this half. 13 minutes left, 35-7. The Wildcats in front. Ricky Williams, Jeff Kelly. Oh my. He's a heat-seeking missile.
He really is. And you know, the scouting report from Mike Stoops was Texas likes to run the sweep from split backs.
In a tough day.
You might have to get last week's list out.
8 rushes for no yardage or loss. Play action. Applewhite swarmed under. Howard's been coming after him all day. Finally got him. 3rd down and 18. Applewhite down the middle. Got some of the yardage. Back ball loose.
That's a turnover. That ball was caught and then free. I think Jeff Kelly's the guy that got the hit.
And the man holding the football is Lamar Chapman at the 23-yard line. They get down in that red zone. They don't miss much. Bishop going to throw deep to the corner. Man is there. Got him. Touchdown, McDonald.
Holy cow.
Michael Bishop to Darnell McDonald.
He can throw the ball 93 yards. This time he only threw it 43 yards, but it was right on the money. I want to show you something. Players appreciate talent. This time McDonald says, I'm open by a crack over Irvis Hill. The ball is thrown right there. Now watch Jermaine Anderson, the defensive end for Texas, after the throw.
3rd down and 7. From the shotgun. Just under 10 minutes left. Applewhite throws, almost picked off, and then almost caught.
College football. You got to be a hockey fan to understand that one.
Marlon Charles, he comes in at the tailback spot, and he dances his way inside the 35. Take all that time in the huddle and get 5 yards of pop. Play action, Bishop flares it out for his tight end Swift. Swift's got it down 1st and goal at the 9-yard line. A lot of purple in the stands here today, and they're going to be on their feet again if their team could go the last couple of yards to the end zone. Charles all alone, touchdown. Marlon Charles, 2-yard touchdown run. Ohio State has beaten Missouri despite the scare. Applewhite, whoops, that one just came off his hand. You know, you talk about around campus, we did this earlier. They got the Green Science Department in the College of Horticulture. The department's the only one of its kind in the nation. This is a bakery here. That guy looks like he's had a few loaves of bread. Schnellenberger Hall, bakery science and management degree you can get. They have frozen dough experiments for retail stores. And I mean, you know, what comes out of there a few minutes later, I guess that's at about 400, right? You pull that baby out, and you got your grains. You got your grain. We got ours.
Yeah,
we got ours
right here.
We got to take this with us now. We're going to have sandwiches on the plane on the way out of here. And they hustle out Ross Snyder, the coach's son, into the tailback position. And Helm takes a knee. This one's over. Kansas State cruises. 48-7 is the final. Bill Schneider's team wins their 11th in a row, their 42nd in a row against non-ranked opponents at home as the two coaches meet at midfield. 48-7, Wildcats win.